Class 9th Science. Chapter 1 Matter in Our Surroundings. Worksheet 1 Matter and its Particles. Matter and particles of matter. Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. Everything around us is made up of matter. Matter is composed of tiny particles called atoms or molecules. Particles of matter. Atoms. The smallest unit of matter that retains the properties of an element. Molecules. A group of two or more atoms chemically bonded together. Characteristics of particles of matter. 1. Particles of matter are very small. The particles of matter are too small to be seen with the naked eye. Example: the particles of sugar or salt are too small to be seen, but we can taste them. 2. Particles of matter have spaces between them. There are spaces between the particles of matter, which allow them to move and diffuse into each other. Example: when we add a few drops of ink to a glass of water, the ink particles spread throughout the water, showing that there are spaces between the water particles. 3. Particles of matter are in continuous motion. The particles of matter are always in motion, which is known as Brownian motion. Example: the particles of smoke in the air are in continuous motion due to collisions with air molecules. 4. Particles of matter attract each other. The particles of matter attract each other with a force known as intermolecular force. Example: the particles of water are attracted to each other, which is why water has surface tension. Short answer questions. 1. What is matter, and what are its characteristics? 2. What are particles of matter, and what are their characteristics? 3. Give an example of particles of matter having spaces between them. 4. What is Brownian motion, and give an example. 5. What is the force that attracts particles of matter to each other? Detailed answers. Answer 1. Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. Its characteristics include having mass, occupying space, and being composed of tiny particles called atoms or molecules. Answer 2. Particles of matter are tiny particles called atoms or molecules. Their characteristics include being very small, having spaces between them, being in continuous motion, and attracting each other. Answer 3. When we add a few drops of ink to a glass of water, the ink particles spread throughout the water, showing that there are spaces between the water particles. Answer 4. Brownian motion is the continuous motion of particles of matter. An example is the particles of smoke in the air, which are in continuous motion due to collisions with air molecules. Answer 5. The force that attracts particles of matter to each other is known as intermolecular force. Class